Hello and welcome back. Today we'll resume from where we stopped yesterday. I believe maybe you're watching this daily or you just proceed anywhere, anyhow you're watching it. But we're going to be continuing from where we stopped yesterday. So yesterday we're looking at colors. So we talk about the types of colors, the primary, the secondary, tertiary colors. We talk about the warm colors, the cool colors, the neutral colors, and then what color mean and what they are used for, right? So because of the long video, remember we're talking about graphic design elements. So because of how long the video was, you understand, we had to stop. So because the video was getting about 15 minutes and I didn't want it to be long. So today we are going to be continuing. We are going to resume. I'm going to talk about the remaining design elements and then we'll do principles. But principles will be on another video. So now talking about the text and type. Now this is another design element which you're familiar with. You call them fonts, right? But actually the name of a font, what people call fonts or what people normally call fonts is actually called a typeface. You understand? And typefaces, they refer to the style of writing on the design, right? Let me point that out. So this is it here. They refer to the style of writing on a design and they are properly called fonts, but the real name is a typeface. So you can see this image right here. So the typeface now is called Roboto. Then the font is Roboto Thin, Roboto Light, Roboto Regular. Do you understand that? So let me relate it to you, for example. Let's say in your family, right? Your family name, let's say it's Johnson, right? Your family name is Johnson. And then you have like 5 siblings, you understand? So your name might be Favor. So you have Favor Johnson and you have a sister named Grace Johnson and all of that stuff. So now the Johnson there is the typeface. So you that is now Favor Johnson, you are a font. Do you understand? So that's the similitude of what I'm relating to. So when you see Montserrat, the Montserrat is the font. The Montserrat is the typeface, but then Montserrat Thin is the font. Hope you got that. So that's what type are. They are used to write. They are used for. They're just like the handwriting on a design. And when you can make use of very good fonts, because the font on your design will determine if your design is going to stand out or not. So if your fonts are not good, your design will automatically not be good. So if you just follow my channel and stay tuned, I'll be sending in some videos of good fonts. I cannot do that here because I just want to remain on the theoretical part. But when we dive into the practicals, and I'll be creating videos and posting those ones too. Good fonts you can use. I'll just give you some right now. You can try using Codec Pro. You can use Object Sans. You can use for a rulary font, right? The one that is just straight as long. You can try using Ligotic. You can use Baby Snow. So you have to also do your own research. You don't just come to Canva and just pick any font that you're presented. Go search what are the best fonts to use and use them, because that's what's going to determine if your design is going to stand out. Remember, the purpose of creating professional designs is to evoke emotion. So if your font cannot evoke emotions, that font can't you are not going to get the desired results from your audience. You understand? So spend in that work. Make sure you do that research before you start your design, even if it's for the smallest things. You understand? It's as simple as this design is. It took time. You can see all these fonts here, like these elements. Now I believe maybe you say, how did he get this one? This element, for me to get it, I have to upload my own personal. This font is not on Canva. I cannot be limited by Canva. You understand? So if I want something and it's not on Canva, I go and find it. You understand? So that's why I use Canva Pro. Some designers, they just operate with what they have. You understand? It's not what they need. So if I need to create a certain kind of design, it does not matter whether the resources on Canva is not. I must get it. Don't make use of what you are just given. Try to enlarge, try to expand to get everything you will need and make use of it. You understand? Don't be limited. So that's that for a typeface. Okay, don't waste more time. Let's just use 3 minutes to talk about font. Okay, we have 3 type of fonts. We have serif, we have sans serif, and we have calligraphy. Serif, sans serif, and calligraphy. So I'm going to show you what this is. This first one right here is a serif font. That's not a serif font. This second one right here, this is a serif font, right? So you can see that it has these edges projected out of it, these edges here. So those things are called the serif, and I think it's a French word, right? So those are called the serif, and serif are used for more serious business. You understand? More serious stuff. You understand? So this other one right here, you see, it does not have those projections. It's called a sans serif, and then this other one is called a calligraphic font. This last one here. So those ones are you see like a handwriting. You see, it's just decorative written. Like a signature. Those ones you see like a signature. Those ones, they are called the calligraphic font, right? So you can learn more on that later. It's is just like the background noise, so you will be aware that okay, typefaces come in three types: there's serif, there's sans serif, and there's calligraphy. So the next thing here, okay, so the next is typography, right? So typography is in design refers to the act and technique of arranging type, that's your text, to make the written language visually appealing and readable. Remember, visually appealing, a very key word right there, and readable. So you study, it's something that people study. This thing I'm teaching you, they study it in the university, you understand? Yeah, so this is that's what typography is about. So when you go, you study the technique. Okay, what type of fonts are the best for headings? You understand? See, you have a heading here. This is the subheading itself, but this is the bolder one, this is the bigger one, that's the heading, and then this is the subheading. So the font I use for this typography here is different from the one I'm using for the body. You understand? You cannot use the same font. So the process of studying all those stuff, in order to get what you want, you'll be able to convey your message, so it's appealing. So you can just see this design and understand what I'm saying. That is what typography is. Do you get that now? So moving on from text, we are going to images. Images is another type of design element. I believe you've seen it. You've seen many images. Like this is a model. Most designs have models. The stock photos, the phones, everything, every image, the burger, the coke, all the images that are inserted in a design to make it look appealing. They are trying to trigger you to remember something. For example, when you say Domino's Pizza design, you see the pizza there. Why didn't they just say Domino's Pizza and say buy it at a place without putting the pizza? Because they are trying to evoke your emotions. So you just seeing the pizza already makes you desire it. I want to eat. It's been long. You understand that? So that's why you have to make use of what? Images. So images is also another type of design element. You can see even a mock-up here is a design element also. So moving on. The principles. So the next we'll be talking about graphic design principles. So far we've defined what graphic design is. We've talked about some basic design elements. We talk about lines, we talk about shape, we talk about form, we talk about color, right? We talk about text, and we talk about pictures. So next we are going to be looking at the design principles, right? These are the guidelines that are laid down to ensure that designs are effective and efficient. Don't worry, in the next video I'll explain them more. So next we'll look at design principles. These are the principles of design that makes the professional stand out from the amateur. You understand? So when you don't have knowledge of these principles, your designs are not going to be that great. So see you guys in the next video.